Let's show my power. Let's show my power. Thank you, Bernard Jones. I appreciate that. I don't eat no calamari. It's shrimp. Thank you very much, G. Coolin. How could I never bring up Jack the Ripper? You must have skipped that. We going for that world record. Here we go. He said the drunken monkey shot. No. I'm punching like a complete idiot. Party go home. Time for me to go home.
Oh, Frank's, yeah. Frank's is good.
Gotta go ice my hand down.
That's like a baby.
The whole nine.
Hot dogs, slice them in half like that. Oh, no, I get it. I can't
You
do
gotta
it.
cut it in the middle and put it that cheddar cheese in
I don't know why people who leave San Francisco say they're back in Cali when they go someplace else in California. San Francisco, not California? Right, people from the Bay in LA is crazy, don't they? They call LA California and they call San Francisco the Bay, like it's not Cali either. That's crazy. It's all Cali.
I gotta call Johnny. My credit card machine's not working.
Well, I'll pay cash.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, just $10.
Right, it's not that much.
Give me a second, okay?
You keep that.
Thank you.
You're so welcome.
Have a nice day, honey.
You too.
Yeah. Everything just broke.
What are you talking about? I'm not cheap. When have you ever known me to be cheap? Just for making those kind of remarks. Makes me want to put more money in this machine. $1. Oh yeah. World record time. No funny business. That ain't good enough. Come on. One more.
Johnny, actually, my music just broke, so.
Woo!
How are ya? Debating on what's happening with the bar
I used a Quilo. No funny business.
It's like completely yeah, never happened to me. Yeah, I don't know if it's looking worse.
It's down? Yeah. Oh, so you just sing?
I mean, yes.
So John Jones' B sample came back positive. So the fight's been called a no contest. Damian Crozier is the UFC champion again. And John Jones has to figure out what's wrong with himself. Why this keeps happening to him. So this keeps happening to him over and over again. But I'll be right back.
Maybe.
All right. You have a great night. And you're so welcome.
Enough music.
We don't need music. We don't need music. I'm sorry I punched the music out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I'm leaving. Why did I do that? Why did I punch the music out? I didn't mean to stop the music. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. The truth behind Goku and Vegeta is very simple. Goku is a nobody. His daddy was a nobody. Vegeta is the prince of the Saiyan. He is prince. All this stuff's supposed to go to him, not Kakarot. That's what the beef is. Yes, I've seen the movie White Boys. What's up, Stephen Buckner? Now, what you just saw is a place I go to just to punch the bag. I go out there just so I can punch that bag. Even though it hurts my hands and tears my hands up, for some reason I like punching that bag. I would spend dollar after dollar to go in there and punch that bag. So if I'm mad at something, I'll drive way out here so I can punch that bag. And it gives me a fictitious number because I know I'm hitting harder than that. $300 coupe. Do you think this is a $300 coupe with white leather seats, with wood grain? And you better guess again. $300 coupe. You think chicks will be fighting to get in this car for a $300 coupe? Better guess again. Well, you should have watched Rope-a-Dope radio show. I gave my prediction for the fight. I gave the whole fallout for the fight. You should have been listening. I told you that's where I was going, and you ain't paying attention. Is this what I'm supposed to turn? What does that sign say? I can't even read it. Okay. I know where I'm going now. It's the next turn. I feel like the old dirty bastard right now. You know how sometimes you driving and you can't see nothing when you drunk. You just see lights. Just blinding lights. I'm doing something that nobody in the history around ever set themselves to do. This one guy that I'm talking to you about is something crazy. He's something strange. We ain't seen nothing like this since James Brown. He's a real cool guy, and you need to really get to know him. He's the old dirty doggy. I love that guy. This ain't something new that's gonna come out of nowhere. No, this is something old and dirty and dirty. Yeah. See what you see is you what you see. The original G, driving in the place to be. Hey, love, see me. Who the fuck gonna be an MC if you can't get paid to be an fucking MC? I came out my mother and said I'm on welfare. 26 years old, still on welfare. I gotta get paid truthfully, whether it's truthfully or untruthfully. My husband both thirsty process. Oh man. Rawhide. Be careful, man. I am always careful, man. I'm a man who's careful. Yeah. You get shot out with some old dirty insulin. You might get caught up with AIDS or something. I said I got it, but if I got it, you got it. What? Drive safely. When have I not drive safely that you know in your lifetime? Because this thing I told you about, look at old damn when I'm talking to you. I grab the microphone and I damage you, crush your whole stamina. Here comes the medical examiner. One verse and you out for the cold breathe the ammonia. Make sure you sniff the right amount. And then they get up and ask you, how do you get in this competition to get women's old? You shouldn't bother this. Or be like the sun, you be falling this. I got the Asiatic flow mixed with disco. Roll up on the scene like the Count of Monte Cristo. And MCs start to vanish. I walk up to the jet black kid, he started speaking Spanish. Yo, he wasn't from Panama. Ask him how it get so dark, the dude said, son, tell him all. He was screaming so loud it made me laugh. Ha ha! And I scared his ass. Hit him with the rhyme, then I caught him with a pump, and I hit him with the strong fire, deadly venom. Tournaments of the Wu-Tang. Witness the shout and slang to the crunch the shit you bring. And watch your ass take a big fall. Running to me is like a deadly game of stickball. And if you step up to Batman, I play the Riddler. Try to do me for a rhyme and I'll chase the Hitler. And go out like a Nazi. You be wishing your fucking ass stayed home and played Yahtzee. Or watching Happy Days, sweating potsy. Or rap of Richie Cunningham, Joni and Chauncey. Woo-hoo-hoo. That's like a multiple two. Like a 10.5 foot getting in the serpent's shoe. Now picture that one on my nota. Having you doing the night fever shit like John Travolta. I'm making all this board. I flip the script. I get on. Next thing you know, past the fucking dog. Make the better for my rana. There's a panoramic. A complete view. I defeat you. You should have stepped to the fucking kids that tried to beat you. Yeah, I tossed that ass before. You ran to Texas, but came back but forgot your chainsaw. Now I'm home to Mexico. Have me doing something and hit the spectacular. Or get the person over there. Or you just better keep toting in your ragged ass Jetta. Put the pedal to the metal. Take it back to the days of Ma and Pa Kettle as I burst the bone, get this in the pleasure. It's not a Newport, but it's still live with pleasure. Oh, don't be silly, just a mother Sesame rolled up in a Motown Philly. I used to write all the time when I smoke. Grab the mic, then I like kinda went for broke. I'm sorry, I kinda went off on one. People are like, what is he talking about? I was in my Wu zone. You won't go. No, when they met it, when they made the song, Dirty probably was on coke. The Bay got some of the best spitters in the world, dog. I swear to you, I've heard people from Jersey, I've heard people from New York, and they got dudes in the Bay that will finish them. Finish them, straight finish them. And I'm like, man, dude, if they ever came out this deep in the Bay, they would be in trouble. Because they would think they see New York and Jersey, think they've never been anywhere. But they think because they from New York and Jersey, that's it. Like, yo, I'm from Jersey, B. Yo, I'm from Jersey. Nobody nicer than me. Trust me, no Cali nigga gonna beat me. I mean, dog, you go to the Bay with that and they will serve you your hat. They will serve you your hat. Believe me, you think they on some old laid out pimp stuff all the time back in the Bay. No, they ain't on like that. They got some metaphorical freaks that will give you the business out there in the Bay. I've told people, I said, oh my God, it is serious. You gotta be on your job. If you ain't on your JO, you will be in trouble. Believe me, they own it. They own it. Well, they used to be. I don't know about now. I ain't been there in a while, but they were on it back then. I doubt they'll fall off that far. They was on it. The Bay had them spitters for real. And I'm like, they got knowledge. They ain't stupid. And that's what I try to tell people. I'm like, man, these dudes from the Bay got knowledge. They hit you with some real stuff. You be like, oh, okay, he talking for real. He ain't just up here rhyming. Dude got some points. Game got flow. Game don't have any creativity. That's the game problem. The game need direction. Now, if you gave the game direction, he would be the most potent MC in the world. If the game would have stayed with 50 Cent, he would have been the greatest artist in the world. He would have been as big as 50 Cent, if not bigger. He would have definitely done that. The game problem was he couldn't handle that fame. And some people can't handle that, and they just get too overwhelming and they make mistakes. So it ended up costing them. But I blame Dr. Dre and Interscope for that more than anything, because they could have resolved that situation. But they so money hungry that they were looking at it from a financial standpoint, and it ended up torpedoing the whole group. Had they looked at it from a realistic standpoint and said, we need to get behind 50 on this one because he's right, we got to get Game back in line. They kind of condoned him to keep doing what he was doing. And so while Game was doing what he was doing, they were still trying to keep him on the label, and now you finna piss off somebody who done sold 10 million records twice. Oh no, that's different. It's straight up and down, it's all good. Picture the check cashing, chain snatching, gun flashing. Niggas on the hoods and bubbling goods. In the line stars who be buying line hands from Clarks to all my house bitches. So I'ma be home too, some be soon. Stocks, what he said. Catch me 96 in June. Until then, until the clan team be safe. Still the most on the roof, we can all get late. Take a full cruise. Sip daiquiris in my swim pools. Wally juice, Wally shoes, blow snacks, relax kids, black kids. Got a flavor for crips. Till we get platinum pad, leave your man with your win. But whatever. Gotta hit other sides of the earth, spread rollers, real civilizations. Curse, but luckily I'm gonna be wild in order. Y'all move crowds, collect 20,000 and be out. Heavy convoys, my crew keeps pretty boys paranoid. Flow like a steroid, bend down than asteroids. My seeds grow with his seeds. Marry his seeds. That's how you keep Wu-Tang money all up in the family. From that point on, Ghostface was taken very seriously. From that verse. When he came on for Glaciers of Ice, it was over. When Glaciers of Ice came on, that was the end of my relationship. Because I knew there was no way me and Malika was going to survive. Because she didn't understand. I tried to tell her, babe, stay out of this. You have no idea what I'm talking about, and I understand you don't know, and I understand your confusion, but you don't understand what me and my cousin is vibing to right now. So you got to go if you don't understand this and go home because you don't understand what's going on right now. She was like that with the Method Man and the Old Dirty album. I kept that separate from her. And the Killer Army, all of that, I kept it all separate. When Glaciers of Ice hit, I remember the video came out, and I said, oh my God. And I jumped out the car. I jumped out of a moving car. We was at a red light. I got to the red light, I jumped out the car, and the song is going on. I'm like, ah! She's what's wrong? I'm like, are you listening to that? Do you hear that? Raekwon had the best verse probably on Daytona 500. And then I heard everybody else's verse. Because Ray came out hard on Daytona 500. I mean, everybody went for it. It's what Wu-Tang call a $150. And Capadonna used to always win it. He used to always win the $150. That's what got him in the Wu-Tang. And that's when everybody bring their best rhymes and they go. And everybody brought it for Daytona 5. Just to it was a song to let people know that Wu is still the Wu. And they can still run a $150. If they need to. And that's exactly what they did. They ran a $150 on that song. Peace to cast the right mind, knowledge, street astrologist, light of the bulb. I was like, ah! Man, I remember I had to get over there to my cousin immediately. I had that on a mixtape, Daytona 500. I said, you hear this Daytona 500? It's crazy. It's crazy. And that was at the same time Daytona 500 came out, the same time I had Motherless Child. And they had Winter Wars. Oh, when Capadonna just goes completely off the grail. Winter Wars became the introduction into Capadonna. Capadonna got an album just off Winter Wars alone. You heard other raps before, but kept waiting for the son of song. I keep dance all strong. Bees now the worthy of my cause. I prolong extravaganza. Town sits still. No propaganda be worthy of the skill. To bring forth the music made love to your drums. Dedicated to rap dude with red to feel so. Lebanon Dog, Malcolm X beat threat. CD massacre, murder your cassette. I did a chop up, you ain't seen none yet. One man ram trying to get away on it. Bones on the chin and watch me coming into your chamber like Freddy into Dream. I was like, it was over. Woo! He went in. I said, oh my God. Capadonna is He went on. When the MCs came to live out the name and to perform some had to snort cocaine to act the same while the real keep rocking on. Everybody to blame, just in the building to be born. Your return. I flow like the blood on a murder scene, like a syringe or a midnight thing does a track of fame. It's the Jizza voice, man. It's like razor sharp. Woo! The Jizza come through, the genius. The shootout, everything's real like blue steel pouring out at a sold out concert. Everything's real like blue steel being poured out in a sold out concert. Niggas and bitches running berserk. Running berserk. No, the bastard swordsman. I already told y'all about that song with Holocaust on there. Holocaust came in and killed everybody on Killer Army. They tried. Night Prince tried his best. But if you listen to Bastard Swordsman, it was official. Whoever that guy is, he is the truth. The Bastard Swordsman by Holocaust. Holocaust came in and destroyed that song and everybody in the way. The Bastard Swordsman. No, I mean, Ninth Prince tried his best. He came in, yo, prepare for the Armageddon wedding. 2 months soon. What was it, like the creature in the Black Lagoon? He tried everything in his power. He didn't realize the track was done already. It was already done. Yeah, we have a battle over that all the time. Which was the better album? Cube only built for Cuban links or the Jizza? Forty water. 40 water. 40 water. See, that's the thing about 40 water. 40 water never had a whole album for me. He had some great songs on albums, but he never really had that whole full, just this album is it. The whole album. And everybody loved that. I wanna be saved. Can I save her? I wanna be saved. So people don't even realize that that wasn't even the best song on that album. 40 water, baby. People think I'll be bluffing, but I'll be telling them about my good shit. Ooh. 40 water, baby. 40 water. 40 water. They don't know nothing about no 40 water, baby. Top 5 Wu-Tang songs? Oh, man, that's hard. Because are you talking about as a group? Are you talking about individually? Are you talking about all together? When the Wu first came out, when Method Man album came out, I thought nothing was gonna ever beat that. All together with like everybody's singles, that's like really hard to do. Cause I can't see nothing really beating. Can it be The original version, can it be all so simple? The original version, Cream. It's hard to beat that original Wu-Tang album. I mean, really. Because it's never going to get any better than that. Now you're dealing with people that got money now. You know, it's like back then they were broke. Dead broke. Like 5 cents in their pocket broke. And they came up with one of the greatest albums ever. And the songs are so real. Even shame on the nigga who tried to run game on the new. Hut 1, Hut 2, Hut 3, Hut! Old dirty bastard alive and uncut. And mystery of chess boxing. How can you get past the... You know, how you gonna get past that? Introducing the Ghostface Killer. Look at me, oh, Adrenaline Rush was way better than Kamikaze. Adrenaline Rush, yeah, that's easy. Kamikaze is cool, but it ain't Adrenaline Rush. See, what happened with Twister was Kanye got a lot of publicity for helping out his album. And once they gave Kanye a lot of props for Twister, Twister tried to show him that he didn't need Kanye West. So he had like one track for Kanye or whatever, but he didn't really use it. And that's when things started to go left for Twister. And he started doing his own thing. Yeah, Do or Die had a little conflict with the Dayton family. I haven't really gotten into that because that was some stuff that happened where people really got hurt. You know, like it went down. So, you know, a lot of people can know about that, but we don't really talk about it too much. That's why it ain't that I don't know it. You know, we from Chicago, we know this. You know, but it was a misunderstanding completely that went left. And it just shows you how crazy things get off of misunderstanding. For real. And even though people be like, yo, we cool, we cool, we cool. If it ain't approved by everybody and people came to get down, they like, look, man, I came all the way out here to get down. I ain't come out here because everybody finna patch it up. You know, so things is gonna go down. And that's really how bad it got back then, you know, so. I don't know what time it is. Shawana would beat like 90% of the rappers that's out now, even Remy Ma. Even Remy couldn't deal with her. I know that for a fact. Remy Ma could not handle her. She would handle Remy. on a flow level, Remy could not deal with her. If they were to sit up there and battle and have it out flow for flow, Shawana would beat her every time. And Rem is nice. Shawana would take her out. Believe that. And she's nice. And oh my God, look who's back at the crib. Oh, they can be mad all they want. They've been warned. It's getting kind of hectic. Yeah, they realize I got the power. It's getting kind of hectic. So what y'all doing up this late? What time is it? It's only 2 in the morning. For real? All right, I'm back in the house. Let me call this broad, man. Let me hit her up. All right, I'm out.